Live from Grand Junction, you're watching Midday.
Well, Thanksgiving is just a few weeks away. It came by so fast, and today we're breaking down the common mistakes that people make during the holidays when you're cooking and serving food, so everyone stays safe and healthy. Joining me now is Sally Bourne with Mesa County Public Health.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you for coming on. So first, give us your role, what you do at Mesa County.
Absolutely. I'm the environmental health manager, and I have the pleasure of leading our environmental health team. And we are the team that really helps make sure you've got access to safe food, safe water, and clean air.
Absolutely. And what is so important about food safety, especially right now when we're cooking and making all of these different meals for our families?
Well, food safety is really important because it's very preventable to prevent foodborne illness, and everyone needs to eat. This is the time of year where a lot of our holiday meals are shared with many different people, and a lot of our holidays really center around food. And approximately 1 in 6 people get sick with foodborne illness every single year. And because it's so preventable, it's really important to talk about some food safety tips and really how people can stay safe this holiday season.
What is foodborne illnesses or illness?
Great question. Foodborne illness has many names. It's called the stomach flu, food poisoning, but ultimately what it is an infection from contaminated food, and that could be a pathogen like a virus, bacteria, or a parasite.
And what are some of those common mistakes you see people making as we're getting ready for the holidays?
Sure. There are some common mistakes that we've seen in home kitchens, including washing your chicken or turkey in the sink, leaving food out at room temperature for too long, or failing to cool down leftovers. And I'd be happy to expand on that if we have time.
Yes, tell me about the leftovers, because I'm guilty of always having leftovers and I eat them for days.
Absolutely.
Days on end. So how long should we be eating leftovers?
I'm really glad that you asked. So first of all, any leftovers, we want to make sure that we rapidly cool them. So they really shouldn't be left out on the counter for, we'd say, any more than 2 hours before you start trying to cool them down in the fridge or the freezer, leaving them uncovered while you're cooling them. And then once they've been cold and they're in the refrigerator, leftovers really shouldn't be eaten after 7 days. So day 1 is the day that you prepare it. So today's the 13th of November. So anything from today plus 6 days, so the 19th of November, is that 7-day mark. And anything after that, we really shouldn't be eating them.
Okay, so I know sometimes when you're making these huge turkeys, you have so much left over. So.
Absolutely. And one thing that we'd really recommend is if you've got a big turkey or a big bulk food of any sort, really portioning it into smaller portions will help it cool much quicker, and that'll be much safer.
Perfect. Anything else that people should know when you're cooking at home, getting ready to provide a huge meal for your family?
Yeah, one of the things that I think is really important is if you're sick, don't prepare food for people, right? That's number one thing that we want to make sure that we're doing. And then in addition, wash your hands. Hand washing is one of the best ways to prevent the spread of any disease, not just foodborne illness. And so making sure that you're feeling well, washing your hands, cooling leftovers quickly, and eating them before that 7-day mark will be really important.
Perfect. Okay, thank you so much.
Thank
I really
you.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, a pleasure.
And we will be right back. Don't go anywhere.